welcome to That's English.
Hello. In our last programme, we talked about cooking.
Rose's problems started when she lied to George. Can you remember? Why did she lie to him?
George would be so disappointed if he knew I couldn't cook, so I told him I was a brilliant cook.
Why did you lie?
To please him.
George arrived for the meal a bit early.
That's delicious. You'll love this.
That must be good.
Poor Rosie.
Perhaps she won't tell lies again.
Perhaps not. Anyway, the language we're going to concentrate on again today is about food and cooking. The ingredients: herbs, onions, chili, hierbas aromáticas, cebollas, chile.
Quantities: a teaspoonful of salt, 100 grams of flour, a medium-sized onion, una cebolla mediana.
And instructions for cooking. Mix the butter with the flour, add the puree.
To start with, we went out and asked some people this question. What dishes would you recommend to a Spanish visitor?
What do you think they'll say? Do you know any British dishes?
I think a Spanish person coming to Britain should certainly try fish and chips.
I would recommend to order fish and chips. It's eaten all over the world and certainly all over England.
I'd recommend a casserole with lots of meat and vegetables.
I would recommend that a Spanish visitor tries our Yorkshire pudding and roast beef and roast potatoes.
I recommend fish and chips. Very tasty.
Well, 3 of them recommended the same dish. Fish and chips.
And here are the other dishes they talked about. A casserole with lots of meat and vegetables. Casserole, un guiso.
And this is Yorkshire pudding. Roast beef and roast potatoes. Delicious.
Now, before we go any further, let's look at some of the words you need when you're talking about food and cooking.
I'm sure you know the words for some of these things. Knife and fork.
Teaspoon, tablespoon.
Here we have a plate, a soup bowl, a cup and a saucer.
This is a frying pan and a saucepan.
A spatula, a tin opener.
And this is an egg.
You can do lots of things with an egg. The easiest thing is to boil it, hervirlo.
Thank you very much. Do you like drama? You do? You like drama, history, comedy, tragedy? You do? Then you will love my wife's cooking. Yes, her cooking is a tragedy. Her cooking, it's so bad that it's a tragedy. No, but seriously, my wife's a wonderful woman. But the first time I saw her in the kitchen, I knew she wasn't a good cook. She was trying to open an egg with a tin opener. She was trying to open an egg with a tin opener. And I will never forget the day that she boiled some eggs in water and then served the water as chicken soup. She boiled the eggs in water and then served the water as chicken soup. Oh, never mind. But my wife, I knew that she wasn't a food lover. She gave me a fork to eat the soup. A fork. She gave me a fork to eat the soup. I always say to her, "Darling, what's this on my plate?" She says, "Why do you want to know?" I say, "Because I may have to describe it to my doctor later." Every time she cooks a new recipe, I get a new prescription from my doctor. Yes, a new prescription from my doctor. But I love cooking. Yes, I do. All my family are good cooks. My Uncle Bert is a fanatical cook. He even puts salt and pepper on his toothpaste. He even puts salt and pepper on his toothpaste. Thank you. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much.
The joke about the doctor was good. Darling, what's this on my plate?
Why do you want to know?
Because I may have to describe it to my doctor later.
You know what the problem is, Robert? Men can't cook.
You're absolutely right. What they need is, well, have a look at this.
This man is a successful accountant. But today, men need to learn to cook because women are going out to work. Ah, he's found the note. Most British men can't cook, but it isn't difficult with Mr. Beeton's cookbook. First of all, you have to find the kitchen. Yes, that's the kitchen. You cook food in the kitchen. Now today, we're going to start with something simple. Yes, we're going to make an omelette and chips. First of all, we need some potatoes. Yes, well done. That's a potato. No, 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 don't do that. You have to peel potatoes and cook them before you eat them. Now you need a few eggs. They're kept in the fridge. No, the fridge is that cold place in the corner. That's good. No, put that beer back in the fridge. We don't need beer to make an omelette, do we? Now, take out the eggs. That's it. Now take a frying pan. No, that's a spatula. That's it. And now pour a tablespoonful of oil into the frying pan. Well done. That wasn't too difficult, was it? Hello, darling. This food looks good. Well done. You see, it really is easy for men to cook with Mr. Beeton's cookbook.
What a useful book. Shall I buy it for you, Robert?
No, no. I don't need it, thank you. I'm an expert cook.
Oh, yes? Show me what to do with this potato.
No problem. First, you scrub it, like this. Then, you peel it. And then...
All right, I believe you. We asked some people to tell us an easy recipe.
I don't do any cooking. My partner does all the cooking in our household.
I cooked a pasta only last night. It was basically put the pasta in the saucepan, put some water to it and boil it up. Put some garlic and some onion into a saucepan and with a tomato sauce, heat that up, mix them together. Very nice meal.
Toast the bread and put some cheese on it. I don't know.
The easiest recipe I know is jacket potato, where you scrub the skin, pop it in the oven for about an hour and a half, take it out, butter it and eat it.
I'm getting hungry. Would you like me to cook something nice for us, Vanessa?
Yes, please. That would be lovely. Perhaps you can get some ideas from this song. Here's Debbie Whittaker with Oysters and Champagne.
He takes my coat, then takes my hand. Are you hungry? I say yes. He whispers, close your eyes. It's something special, try to guess. I taste it once, I taste it twice. A little salt, some spice, a pinch of herbs, a drop of wine. What is it? Something nice. It isn't oysters and champagne. It is delicious, but not oysters and champagne. The kind of dish that makes you think of sunny Spain or Paris in the rain. It isn't oysters and champagne. My only wish is let me taste that dish again. I want the recipe, so tell me what's its name. Give me more of the same. Though it's not oysters and champagne. No, it's not oysters and champagne.
I've got a good idea. Why don't we go to a restaurant instead, Vanessa?
A very good idea. Oysters and champagne?
Why not? I hope you'll join us for our next programme.
Yes, see you soon. Goodbye. Come on.
Where are we going?
Well, I think if I was paying, then we might have fish and chips.